This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com. Be sure to visit SoccerPro.com for all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for $10 off a $75 purchase, plus free shipping within the US. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing video of a pair of Nike CTR360 Maestri 3s in the black, bright crimson, and white colorway. This is the alternate to the launch colorway, which was the yellow, black, and white. And as you guys can see, it comes with a string bag like all of the top-end shoes from Nike do come with. But what's a little bit unique about this particular one, it doesn't actually match the shoes. You have the black string bag, and then instead of a red colorway, you have pretty much an orange here, which is not at all similar to the color on the shoe, which you'll see again when I take the shoes out of the box. But I'll get the shoes out for you guys. This was also the Facebook winner for today. So what I mean by that is on my Facebook fan page, there'll be a link in the description to it. I'm going to leave polls up now, so when I have a bunch of product in for unboxing videos or to go up on YouTube, I'll let you guys vote for which videos you want to see first on particular days. So this particular shoe is up for 2 days on the poll, and this is the one that won. So I'll leave another poll up right now, so you want to go and check that out and vote for which video is going to go up in the next couple of days. You can go ahead and do so. Again, there'll be a link in the description to the Facebook page. But this is the new CTR360 in the new colorway, and there's been a lot of confusion as to how this color, this red color, actually does look. And what I can tell you is that in person, it's not actually a red colorway. It's labeled as bright crimson, which to me really means nothing. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but in person, definitely doesn't come across as red. I would say that it's kind of a darker version of the bright mango colorway that we've seen on the Mercurial line from Nike. And that's really the best way I could describe it. It's kind of like that pinkish red, but it's by no means like a dark red color like some of the online stock photos kind of make it appear to be. So a little bit different. So for those of you that are looking for that deep red color, you're not going to get it here. If you want to get the most accurate depiction of this particular colorway, go ahead and check out the link in the description to the review page on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. And there'll be high quality pictures there that with the best possible lighting that'll give you the most accurate depiction of how the shoe does actually look in person, as opposed to the online photos, which can clearly be a little bit deceiving at times as far as showing the accuracy of the actual color. But there was also a full written review on that review page, just to give you all the details on this particular shoe. I'll talk a little bit about the shoe, but in that full written review, you're going to get the details on the touch, the performance, the fit, the sizing, durability, protection. All of that's in that full written review. So go ahead and read that if you haven't done so already. It's very detailed. I know it might come across as very long, but you're going to get all the details that you need out of that full written review. So like I said, go ahead and check that out if you're interested in any of the details. But I'll talk a little bit about the shoe itself. You have this brand new Kangolite 2.0 used on this particular upper, and it's a fantastic synthetic. It's probably the closest thing we've ever seen to a synthetic leather that's actually very, very close to the actual real thing. And that's what they've done here with this Kangolite 2.0. It's a little bit thinner, but it has that natural padding of a leather, which is so important in making a shoe that actually does feel like leather, with the added benefits of a synthetic, which is that they're a little bit lighter, they don't absorb as much water, and they tend to hold their shape a little bit better as well. You're also going to find on the Maestri version of this particular shoe is the all conditions control coating, sorry. And that is a coating on the shoe. You can't feel it against your hand, you can't see it, but it's a coating on the shoe that's supposed to allow for the best possible grip in dry as well as wet conditions, to kind of create that uniform feel whether you're in the dry or in the wet. And can I tell you that it does actually work pretty well. I've used this shoe in both dry and wet conditions, and I can tell you that there's definitely a noticeable difference as opposed to wearing a shoe that doesn't have any kind of coating on it. But it's not something that's going to dramatically change the way that you play in wet or dry conditions. I know that in dry conditions, depending on the ball, it does add a little bit of a kind of a grippy coating on the ball. Not too much grip, but almost like this grittiness feeling on the ball. Somewhat unusual. You notice it more when you use like a dimpled ball, like one of those match balls. But overall, you get used to it. It's something that I really did like at the end of the day. You still have that kind of off-centered instep lacing system. And of course, you see the new redesign on the pass pad, which is just a lot larger than it used to be, a lot more aggressive in terms of the rubber, and overall it's a lot more noticeable. The rubber is very abrasive, and you kind of notice it kind of made this cupping shape inside of the shoe here on the inside of your foot with these little kind of dimples that are more aggressive towards the outside and then kind of smoothing out towards the middle and then get back aggressive again towards the outside on the inside here. Sorry, that might sound a little bit confusing, But that's kind of the gist of the pass pad here. You have a full suede heel liner and ankle collar area, which is really good. Nice solid insole on this particular shoe. Then you have this new sole plate, which uses a little bit of a stiffer plastic than what we've seen from the Nike sole plates before. It's actually thinner than they normally are, but it's much stiffer and a little bit more responsive, which feels really great. No stud pressure or any issues like that. And because it's a little bit thinner, you sit a little bit closer to the ground than you normally would. Then of course you have this new stud pattern from Nike as well, which I think works really well. It's very similar in terms of feel to the Tiempo Legend 4 stud pattern. But what's a little bit different about it is you have the blades on the outside, and then you have kind of these half circle rounded studs on the instep. And the concept here is to have that kind of extra quick release on the inside of your foot, which is when you're pushing off from the rounded studs, and then to have that kind of straight grip on the outside when you're kind of planting your foot, which you're not going to need to push off so much on the outside as you are on the inside. So that's kind of the whole logic behind this particular stud pattern. Overall, is it a super noticeable thing? Not really, but like I said, it has the feel of somewhat of a legend type stud pattern, which is something that I actually really do like. But that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing video, guys. As far as the unboxing video goes, like I said, if you want to check out the high quality pictures, the full written review that'll give you all the details on this particular shoe, as well as buy it now links with exclusive coupon codes for SR4U viewers. That link will be in the description to soccerreviewsforyou.com. Right to the review page, you'll find all of that information there, so go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. Any comments you guys have related to the video, go ahead and leave one down below. And like I said, go ahead and check out the Facebook page, go and vote for which videos you want to see next. Any questions you guys have, any new content that goes up on the website, all gets posted on that Facebook fan page. So if you haven't gone and liked that, I highly recommend you do so. Again, that link will be in the description. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.